Hey, how's it going everyone? In today's video we'll be talking about Hogwarts Legacy, a Harry Potter game without Harry Potter as a playable character in it. Here's everything we know so far. The latest Hogwarts Legacy sneak peek has revealed even more reasons to be excited about the open world RPG set in the Potterverse. This holiday season, Hogwarts Legacy will give players the chance to attend the Magical Academy and enjoy all the benefits of an education in potions, broom management, and herbology. I sure do hope it'll be a full-on RPG where we would be able to live the life of Hogwarts students. I have a lot of high hopes for this game. When I come to think about it, we never got a decent Harry Potter game. Well, Harry himself won't be there as far as we know, but still, I'm very excited for this one. The game is set in the late 1800s, so you won't bump into Harry, Hermione, or Ron between classes. In fact, even Albus Dumbledore wasn't born until 1881, according to the lore. So the developers at Avalanche Software have the freedom to introduce a whole new cast of characters while staying true to the world. Hogwarts Legacy was revealed at the September 2020's PS5 showcase, but since then, the game has faced controversy over the involvement of the book series' original author J.K. Rowling and was delayed until late 2022. While the Hogwarts Legacy release date hasn't been 100% confirmed, Warner Bros. Games has revealed that it's due to launch in holiday 2022. It will launch on Xbox Series X, Xbox One, PS5, PS4, PC, and now also apparently on Nintendo Switch. That's a lot of platforms. If the game comes out and delivers on the hype built for it, we could be looking at a viral hit. The game was originally set to launch in 2021, but was then delayed into April 2022. Hopefully, the final delay until the end of the year will be the last, but we're still waiting on a more specific date. The Hogwarts Legacy story will see you playing as a completely customizable character who's joining the School of Witchcraft and Wizardry late as a 5th year student. It turns out that you're also someone who holds the key to an ancient secret that threatens to tear the wizarding world apart. You're capable of manipulating mysterious ancient magic and will need to help uncover why this forgotten magic has suddenly made a resurgence, and the ones that are simultaneously trying to harness it. The potential this game has seems unlimited. I mean, with the main source of combat in the game being magic and spells, Warner Bros. Games can get as creative as possible with the combat style. This is set in the late 1800s, so many decades before the world of Hogwarts that we know. So while Hogwarts Legacy isn't a direct adaptation of the books and films, it will be anchored in Wizarding World lore, aka you won't be seeing Harry, Ron, or Hermione in this one. Along with living the life of Hogwarts student, you'll also go on a dangerous journey to uncover a hidden truth of the wizarding world. There's a dangerous villain to be quashed in this brand new, totally untold story, which has been created by developers Portkey Games and Avalanche. We were treated to a 14-minute Hogwarts Legacy gameplay walkthrough as part of a special March PlayStation State of Play, which outlined many of the game's systems and mechanics. This is an open-world RPG which will let you explore Hogwarts and the surrounding areas, including Hogsmeade and the Forbidden Forest, either on foot, by broom, and perhaps even by hippogriff. Now here's another area where the game can be too creative. The traveling system has a lot going for it. The game can have a lot hidden for us, stuff that they did not show in these trailers. Game director Alan Tew promised the opportunities to experience hundreds of memorable moments, small and large, that fans grew up with and know by heart, from being sorted in the Great Hall, exploring a new secret chamber in Hogwarts, or impersonating others with Polyjuice potion, to protecting innocents from a dangerous troll, dodging fireballs from a Hungarian horntail, or soaring into the sky on the back of a friendly hippogriff. You'll be able to choose the Hogwarts house you're sorted into at the start of the game, and then play as a 5th year student at Hogwarts, taking classes such as charms, defense against the dark arts, herbology, and potions. In between your studies, you'll be able to explore Hogwarts, which, as you'd hope, comes complete with its trademark secrets, enchantments, and other mysteries and puzzles. The Room of Requirement will also become a frequent haunt, as a kind of base where you'll be able to catch up with your studies away from the classrooms. You'll be given space to grow plants, brew potions, and even collect magical beasts in fully customizable vivariums. There are familiar haunts like the Great Hall, Clock Tower, and Hospital Wing, but also completely new places like the bustling kitchens. Outside of Hogwarts, there are plenty of mysteries to discover too, which will also really test your magical abilities. You'll be working alongside Professor Fig to investigate a potential goblin rebellion. You'll also want to explore Hogsmeade to visit the shops and other vendors to find supplies, clothing, and other gear. The areas on the outskirts are also filled with puzzles and danger too. This unlocks a lot of possibilities for the open world. They can have multiple territories that you can visit to learn new spells or to find specific items that can only be found in those territories. In terms of combat, you'll be using a combination of spells and potions to take on your attackers. You'll need to master the shield spell, stunning charms to counterattack, and others to chain together powerful spell combinations and even finishers to really finish off your foes. There are dozens of spells to learn that will help you you define your own attack style too. So lots to get involved with before you even start to experiment with the potions that can increase your power. You'll even be able to summon plants to help you in battle if that's your thing. As this is an RPG, there are also talents, upgrades, and skills that define your progressions as a character. You can level up your abilities using skill points you'll earn by carrying out various activities, and then really dial into the type of witch or wizard you want to be. There's gear to be looted, crafted, and purchased too. You won't be doing all of this alone though, as Hogwarts Legacy also has a range of student companions that you'll be able to meet on your journey. One last great news about the game: Hogwarts Legacy will not include microtransactions. It has been confirmed in a tweet. Community manager Chandler Wood said, "We've seen this question coming up and we wanted to set the record straight. There are no microtransactions in Hogwarts Legacy. This all leads me to expect a great game. Fingers crossed this thing can get us to spend a lot of hours playing it." This is it for what we know about Hogwarts Legacy so far. Would love to hear your thoughts on the game down below in the comments section, and if you enjoyed the video, hit the like button, get subscribed for more, and I'll see you tomorrow with a new one. Enjoy.